Hey, what's up, people? Tony here, and welcome back to TTBurger Game Reviews. And yeah, it's that time once again to talk about simulation games. And those of you who've been following my channel know that I am a fan of simulation games. I reviewed some of them already, on the PlayStation. We had that god awful Aquanaut's Holiday, and then we had Rescue Copter, which was that rescue helicopter simulator, which was fun, but it had some problems with it and stuff. But simulation games, a lot of people really mainly know of them through Microsoft Flight Simulator or Ship Simulator or Train Simulator or such and such. Because mainly a lot of people play them on the PC, but there were a handful of them on the consoles. Like I mentioned, Aquanaut's Holiday and Rescue Copter. There was also Panzerfront, which is a tank simulator, and we're gonna be looking at one that was very original in its own way, and it was amazing on how such a simple idea became a masterpiece for the PlayStation. We got Power Shovel by Taito and Acclaim, which is also called Power Diggers in the PAL region. And this game was released in the year 2001, and we got lots to talk about here, so let's get started. Now, when I first learned about Power Shovel, or was what the announcer or the personal assistant guy in the game calls it Power Shovel. Well, we're going to call it Power Shovel because it's nice and simple right there. When I first saw Power Shovel, it impressed me when looking at the cover art and thinking, whoa, it's an excavator. And because there has never been an excavator simulator there that I've ever played before, and yet this was probably one of the only few that have been made. And we never really had a construction vehicle simulator, but Power Shovel definitely delivers. Is it a great game? Yes, it's a fantastic game. I love it. It's definitely one of the best games for the PlayStation, and I'm going to tell you why that is. First off, there's no story here. It's basically a simulator with you doing odd jobs and just getting paid and stuff and making money and stuff like that. And that's basically what you do. It's basically you are a construction worker driving an excavator or excavators. So there's 3 of them, and you're basically just doing odd jobs and stuff. That's basically what you do. It's simple and sweet, and that's all you need to know. And I will admit that this game is very challenging. The game is very challenging at first. Because you're gonna be using a weird way of controls and stuff like that, because they made it realistic and stuff. And it works. It's just gonna take a little time to get used to, because when I first played this, I was terrible at it. And when you don't play it for a while, you're gonna have to get used to playing it again. But it is. You can get used to the controls after a while. You can get used to them. It's not like rocket science or anything like that. It's hard, but you get used to them and stuff. And like I said, it's that you do a bunch of odd jobs in here. But what I mean is there are a bunch of mini games. You'll be doing stuff like destroying an old car, or using your excavator plow to pour curry sauce, hottest or mild and stuff, and You'll be destroying a frame of a house and throwing rocks away and stuff, and doing bowling and going shopping with typing in the right amount of money and stuff. And there is just a lot of ideas here, and they all work really well. And but I already mentioned about that, but I'll talk more about that during the gameplay. But let's get started here with the presentation. And the presentation is great. It is a little jaggy looking and stuff, because the graphics did not age well at all. The excavator models look great, but the backgrounds are just, I don't know. The backgrounds just to me seem a little too bland for me at times. I understand you're outside doing in a construction yard and stuff, but there could have been a little more detail in them. Basically all you're seeing is dirt and sand and rocks and stuff. I get it, but there could have been more detail to them. Could have been more detail instead of just dirt and sand and stuff and such. But that's just me. And the frame rate is smooth throughout the whole game. I did not notice any dip in the frame rate whatsoever. As far as I played and such, so there's gonna be no points taken off for the frame rate or anything like that. Backgrounds will get some points taken off, but that's just me though. But as we get into the sound, I love the sound of this game. I love the voice acting. I love the music. The sound is still in, the voice acting is still all done in Japanese. And that's awesome, because it is a shame that the PAL region did not get the Japanese voice audio. They got English, and I've heard the English English dialogue in Power Diggers, the Power Shovel. What I'm gonna call Power Diggers, that's the European version. I've heard the English voice track, and it's not as good as the Japanese. And like, it's just a shame that the PAL region did not get the Japanese voices because they're much better. Is what I'm trying to say. But the music is awesome. It's got this like funky, popish, like Japanese music, and it's awesome. It even has lyrics in it too. It fits the mood for the game, man. I love the sound. I love the music. I love the voice acting and stuff. And I also love how, what I mean by the voice that, like, your boss, he goes crazy when he's mad, or when he's stroke, you go like, "Hey, no! Or something like that, and you can't really understand what he's saying, but like, it's just that it's in Japanese, but like, it's so funny, it just that it makes you laugh, or so, it's that it's so funny, and I love it, it's just so funny. Now let's get into the meat of Power Shovel, the gameplay, and the gameplay is fucking awesome. I mean, I love this game with a passion. I mean, I love it. I mean, it's one of my all-time favorite games on the PlayStation, to be exact, and like I mentioned earlier, this game has a bunch of mini games in it. Like I already mentioned some of them, but I didn't mention my favorite one, Save the Sea Turtles, where you gotta like use your excavator shovel and like put them into a small pool and save them and stuff. And so I like turtles and such, and yeah, I figured that like it was my favorite one. And of course, I also got to mention you'll be like destroying old houses and stuff like that, or like defending your excavator from Missile Man's attack by like stopping them with your excavator and stuff. I mean, it's all hokey stuff, and that's what it's meant to be. It's supposed to be a hokey excavator simulator. That's supposed to be for fun. It doesn't take itself seriously, and that's what it basically does. It's not. It's something that you can laugh at because it's funny in a good way because of all the hokiness and stuff, and that's one of the things that makes Power Shovel an amazing game. And like, there is a lot of content to it too. Like, you have 3 modes: Arcade King, which is basically obvious. We can do the training modes, and then you can do the odd job thing. And there's also License King, where you can like do jobs to like pass the license stuff, which I never beat because I'm bad at ones. Like, some of them involve digging deep holes and stuff, and like then you gotta back up in there, which is a problem I do have, exactly, because like backing up and stuff, like it is a little hard, and you gotta back up exactly the way the wireframe shows you, and that's my fault because like I'm bad at that. So I'm not taking points off of that because that's my fault. I'm not good at that, so I gotta get back to being good at that. So I'm not gonna take points off for my own faults there. But like, it's just that some of them are just I'm bad at like the ones where you gotta dig the deep holes and stuff. But I do like the ones where you like fill up a truck with sand and stuff, or like and stuff. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, like I like it. I mean, like, even though I'm bad at some of them, I'm not gonna take points off for it because that's just wrong on so many levels. I mean, that's just wrong. And after that, though, I mean, like there is a lot of stuff to do, but I really don't think I should spoil the whole game for you guys, because people who are going to want to play Power Shovel, or Power Shovel to be exact, are going to want to check the game out for themselves. I mean, like, I will admit the control scheme may take a little time to get used to and such, but it's very simple to get used to after you've played it for a while. And that's why, in my opinion, Power Shovel is a fucking awesome game. I mean, like, what am I going to give this? Well, I will admit, yes, I had problems with like the controls at first, but you can get used to them, and I'll admit that the graphics are kind of bland a little bit and stuff. But like, I'm not gonna be taking that many points off and stuff. But I'll still be giving it a very high score. This game will be getting a 9.5 out of 10. That's how amazing this game is. This game deserves a 9.5 out of 10 because this game is awesome. It's amazing, and those of you who like simulation games, or those of you who are dying to play a game where you like pilot an excavator, then this game is for you. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. Those of you who are new here and have never been to this channel, feel free to subscribe, like the video, comment down below, and don't forget to join my Discord group, TTBurger Gamers United, because we're always looking for more members and stuff. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. This is Tony. Peace out, and have a great day, and stay tuned, there's more on the way.